Welcome back to Youth Nation. Kama kawaida ni mimi wako Manolo, and I know we had taken a break last year 2017, but this is 2018 na tuko na pap, yani tunaleta episodes, content like cha. You know, we bring it to you, we bring content to you, we create decent conversations right here on CTN, your family's choice. And you know, kama kawaida tunaanza mwaka on a high note, or rather on a low note for our wallets, with our first episode being budgeting and saving, or rather saving and budgeting yenye utataka kuanza nayo. Januari ndio hiyo imekam imepita na tunataka kujua pesa uenda wapi, where does the money go, especially you know, as you're starting the year, but I know where it goes. December, you just spend it all. So today we have a guest on set, and we're going to be talking about you know, saving and how to keep money in our pockets as we transition from one year to another. And I know last year was a bit hard for some of us because it was an election year, but guess what, 2018 is here. So you're going to keep it with me right here on CTN, Youth Nation, your family's choice. You know how we do it. You know, usipote, go grab a cup of tea, go grab some juice, kachini, and join me on this ride. I'll see you. Let's go. Twende, nifuate, come, twende. And welcome back to Youth Nation. Najua mmetumiss sana. Scratch that. Najua mmenimiss sana. Pia mimi nimewamiss sana. You know, 2017 we had an amazing time with you guys, and thank you for joining us in 2018. Mwaka umeanza na pressure mob, si ndio? Tuko na a lot to catch up on. We went on a short break, but we are back. Kama kawaida ni mimi wako Manolo, and I'm ready to give you all the content that you need. You know, we just having a creative conversation with you, a decent conversation with you, you know, for the youth, by the youth, kwenda kwa youth, kutu impact, au sio? And kama venye nilikuwa nimewashow, January is always a tough month. Inajiita January, hivyo ndio wanaisema. Yangu haitwi January, yangu ni January bado, because I profess good things, au sio? Amen. Lakini January ni ile umespend do yako yote December, na January kumekauka. Wallet umeweka parking, vibeti umeweka parking. Yani siku hizi unatembeanga tu, hauna anything. But not to worry, 2018 will be a different year for you, because I have an amazing and special person right here on set with us kutuongelesha about that. And if you're just joining us, our topic of discussion today is budgeting and savings and budgeting rather. And you know, we're talking about do inaenda wapi na mbona inapotea abruptly. And I let this Noma Jama right here to introduce himself. He's been my friend for a long time. Acha tu ajiongelele.
All right, thank you so much Manolo for the opportunity as well.
Karibu.
To the viewers at home, my name is Edwin Mtoro. I am a financial consultant, financial accountant on a full-time basis. I work for an organization as an accountant, but basically I love interacting with young people and just getting to hear their stories and being able to assist here and there in terms of finances and budgeting. And I'm glad we are starting the year talking about finances, talking about budgeting. As it were last year, December, we spent everything. But then now how do we kickstart this 2018 on a good note? So yeah, basically that's it.
Okay, how many wives una bibi wangapi waambie?
Bibi bado sina.
Hata watoto bado? Hata watoto bado. Hebu weka namba hapo. CTN, nakwambianga ma ladies, nakuleteanga watu, weka hapo namba. Namba inapita hapo. No pressure. Well, Edu, thank you so much for joining us.
Asante.
And I know, is accounting what you studied? Is finance, is that what you majored in?
That's what I majored in. Actually, I did BCom accounting from Kenyatta University.
Kweli, watu wa KU?
Yeah, watu wa KU.
Majored in finance.
Yeah, majored in finance.
Highway ilikuwa imejengwa hiyo time, Super Highway.
It was there. Actually, we found it being is it developed or being manufactured? One of the two. Yeah. But during our year, that's when it was the opening year for the highway.
Exactly. So mambo ni kama hayo, na venye tumesema hapa, January is a song that we hear all the time in the streets. Manze do imepotea, you know, last year. So it goes without saying that December people spend a lot, heavy yani, unajua. And also January, you know, parents wase wakupeleka watoi shule, you spend a lot on school uniform, on school fees, you know, kale ka fees ka first term kawanga ka heavy. Sijui wanakuanga wametuwekea nini zingine hapo printi. Anyway, sitawanika leo. But the thing is, I just need to know from in your own words, what is saving and what's budgeting? What do you mean when you say that?
Let me just use very simple terms. Yeah. When you talk about, let me start with budgeting. Budgeting is having a plan of how you'll spend your income or your revenue. When you talk about savings, that's putting aside, or rather setting aside a certain percentage of your income to be used for future emergencies, maybe medical bills, maybe you want to buy an asset or such. So budgeting is a plan, but saving is setting aside a certain percentage of that plan.
So saving is actually a part of the plan. All right. All right. Yeah. So it goes without saying that kama unataka kusave lazima ukuwe na ka income mahali. Huwezi taka kusave na unakaanga tu unangojea pata potea.
Save what you don't have.
All right. Yeah. Interesting. Nakufeel. So you've said there are many reasons why you should save. You've talked about, you know, if you want to buy an asset. You've talked about you know, if you just have for emergencies, you know, you never know when these things come, and there are people without even health insurance, so their savings is actually their insurance, you know. So when should we save? Should we save when we are young, when we are old, I don't know. When should we save? Tell us.
Saving actually it's a culture that needs to be instilled in us from a very young age. You don't need to grow old or to start working. That's when you start saving. Whether you are in campus or in primary school, kindergarten, at least even for us as parents, we need to bring that culture into our children. So you can start saving as early as possible. There's no perfect time. As long as you're a kid, or rather that kid can understand the aspects of money, then they can start saving. Exactly. So there's no saying at above 18 or anything. Yeah. Saving is something that you can start at any point. Yeah.
All right. And what stops people from saving? But even before you tell me that, as we are thinking about that, what stops people from saving? I need you, the viewer pale home. Fikiria mwenyewe nini na kustopping from saving. Na tutarudi after tumebarikiwa na hii song ina come through. Najua DJ Mosca ameziseti. So acha tusikize hii song then turudi tukisema what stops us from saving. And welcome back to Youth Nation. I hope you've enjoyed the music. If you're just joining us, you've not missed much, but you have missed much. Jume miss kupata intro zangu. Na unajua intro zangu zionga zile deep manze. And right here on set we have Edwin Mutoro mwenyewe. Mimi namuitanga mtu wa pesa, but he's just told us he's a financial accountant. That's what you financial. Yani mtu wa pesa. Unachezea tu pesa hapa. When I tell them kisalimiana hivi world ina move kidogo. Well, you know, and we're just talking about savings and budgeting. We're just talking about you know, venye January imekimbiza watu. Najua pia imekukimbiza, so kaa chini na wacha tusikieni aje. As when we were going on break, we were talking about what stops people from saving. You try to save, uweke ka 20 bob leo, uweke ka 30 bob kesho, na sasa hiyo uko na 50 bob, the day after that to share spend your 50 bob. What stops people from saving, Edu?
I'll start by saying, I think as our generation, we don't have discipline in terms of finances and management of finances. Yeah. Most of us don't really have the discipline to say, I'll set aside 10% of whatever I get as income to go towards saving. And we don't even have a plan of how we're going to be saving this money. So generally, what makes people not save? One, I'll say lack of discipline in savings. And secondly, I'll say lack of a plan. Because before you start saving, you need to have a plan. Why are you saving? And what are you saving for? Yeah. And as you save, what is your end goal? Do you want to save for only 20,000 or do you want to save for 100,000? What is your end goal? And that also brings in the aspect of discipline. Is it on a monthly basis? Is it on a weekly basis? How much am I setting aside? Exactly. So planning is key and discipline as well is key.
Exactly. And you know, I know saving is beneficial. Kama mnavyojua mimi ni mtu na wapigianga ma 1-2 hapa marap manini nini. Na as we were starting out, you know, when you're an artist and you're starting out, it's very, very tough. It needs a lot of money, a lot of capital. Na at that time unafanya show mob za free, Edu, acha nikwambie. And I had this friend of mine. Right now he's in the States, alisha get family, he's moved on, but akiwa msanii hapa Kenya na sisi, end month si tumeishiwa yako na do. Tunamuuliza form ni gani, umelipa rent, wewe ndio unafaa kuona lia lakini uko na do. End month yako na pesa si hatuna. Later on I found out that this guy kutoka form 2, he started saving 50 bob a day kutoka akiwa form 2. And at that time he was around 28 years old, 27. So you're imagining kutoka msee akiwa around 16 amekuwa akisave tu 50 bob per day. Na saa zingine anamwaka 10k anakaweka tu. So this is a guy who has like 300 to 200 ngwa mahali tu. like he has 200k imekaa mahali tu as savings juu alianza hii story mapema. And I also remember, I have another example of a guy tukiwa high school, you know, he never used to have pocket money. Well, he wasn't from a very well up family, but at the end of the year tukifika form 4 yeye ndio alikuwa kona do mob sana juu amekuwa kisave. Sisi ni machapo smoky kwa canteen, you know. So I mean, I can tell you for sure and for a fact that saving is a discipline that needs to be learned. And the thing is, I was just throwing out examples to lead to this question. Tell the people here at CTN the advantages of saving.
Well, I'll start by saying, before I get into the advantages, I'll say, as you save, the best or rather the first thing you need to do is pay yourself first. And what I mean by that is set aside a certain amount before you pay anything else, before you pay rent, before you pay those bills, electricity bills, before you pay for your water bills. Pay yourself first. And as you pay yourself, that means you are setting aside a certain amount of money for yourself, and that is now savings. So as you save, you're actually paying yourself first. You know, most of us live getting income, but then again we are working for other people. We are not working for ourselves. When I get your income maybe 50k, the first thing you do is just a fridge. The second thing you do is pay rent. Then you go ahead and fuel your car. Then you go ahead and throw a party for your friends. But do you really pay for your own effort? So first thing first, and pay yourself first. But before that, again, there is tithe. So those come in very, very, very handy. Tithe, then pay yourself first. So you need to actually balance and set aside a certain amount to just cater for that.
Usipofanya hivyo itaisha kama haujajilipa, itadai tu
na hauta save, because ideally most of us think that savings needs to come at the end of every expenditure. But ideally, no, you need to save first, then spend. So if possible, set up an account, a direct transfer to a different account, whereby the cash comes in, you don't touch it, the bank automatically takes it, standing order to another account. So by that, you know that if I earn 50,000, 10% goes to savings. You budget with 45,000. Because ideally the 5k
inakuanga ishaenda. And which brings me to my question now. Jumesema hiyo story ya standing order. What are the forms or ways that my friends here at CTN can start saving? Njia za kusave?
We have different ways. You can choose to save in a savings account with a bank, or you can open a CDS account, or you can use a SACCO. But basically what I'll say is do your research well, find out what kind of rates different platforms offer, because you'll go to a bank, it will give you around 7% interest on your savings. Probably a SACCO 7%. Most banks are at 7, 6. You'll get some at 5.
Umepata hiyo information hapa. Mtu wa pesa ametuambia hapa.
Yeah, so do your research well. If it's a bank, go for the best bank. If it's a SACCO, SACCOs generally have a higher interest in terms of savings. Some will go up to 10%. So basically do your research well. Then, you know, savings is not just about putting money aside. There's also an aspect of savings and investment. Where's that cash going to as you save?
Because I've seen guys who badala kuweka hiyo pesa kwa account ilale, they put like, if you've been saving 200k per month, let's say uko na ile mshahara ya wale wa hawapigangi yoni kwa barabara, so you've been saving 200k, and in this 200k imekuja ikakuwa mpaka like 5 million. I see people put in a fixed deposit account, which ni ile account yenye bank inasema umeweka ido hapa hautaishika for the next 2 years or 1 year, na mse ana earn like 48k in a year, I mean sorry, a month, juu tu ya kuwekelea hiyo do somewhere na hishiki, which is a very, very good way of saving. So there you have it, guys. Hatuna mengi ya kusema, you know, stories za pesa si za kushindia. It's just to say that saving is a habit and a culture that we need to learn. And even here at CTN tumeanza kuilearn. Nimeona hapa watu wangu hapa hivi wamefungua tu M-Shwari, wanakarusha hapo ndani na wanasahau hiyo story. I remember when I started you know, the habit of saving, nilikuwa napata do na pea brother yangu na mwambia usinipei do, sahau hiyo pesa nimekupea, na nikitaka kuchukua hiyo pesa nakataa. So I need you to start saving right now. Start saving, start budgeting, start planning for your cash bana, and you know it will help you one day when you get emergencies. You'll be like, thank God I saved that day, you know. And kama kawaida bana, Edu, thank you so much. We are excited and happy that you came here, and we hope that tutaendelea kukam bana. Na next time ukam tu na ka briefcase kado tumwagia hapa Manolo bana ama aje. Thank you very much for keeping it CTN. Remember tujaenda ni Edu tu tumeambia bye au sio? Do you have something for our viewers?
Probably just to say, as you save, don't only save your income, save also the windfall gains, and by that I mean zile pesa unapatanga hauko umeplan kuziget. Don't just spend them because they come easy. Set that aside as well, because it will help you in future. Yeah. And we can't build this nation on relying on hand to mouth. Let's plan for the future. As a young generation, let's plan for the future. What do you want to look up to and just say, but because of this today, or rather because of this yesterday, I am here because of what I did in my past. Because people grow old, you walk in the streets, you see an old Jama struggling on a daily basis. Let's reach to that point where you can say, we will give back to the community because we served during our young age. Yeah. So let's keep the saving culture up.
Sawa sawa bana. Thank you so much Edu manze, nimeshukuru. Nimeshukuru sana bana. Thank you, rudi tena. Na mmesikia venye amesema windfall gains bana. So kama Valentines umeangushiwa ka check na kadunga pale kwa ile ka savings. Umecheck hiyo story. Lakini wengi wenyu naona ni kama ua tu. See you back, tunarudi na ile segment yetu noma sana inaitwa Tumeikubali. Ni ile ngoma Tumeikubali au sio? So usiende anywhere. Narudi au sio? Sai tu. Kiasi. So there you have it from Edu manze, ni kusave itabidi mmesave manze, na venye amesema windfall gains. Kama umepata kama ka Valentine umetumiwa ka check sawa, lakini wengi wenyu na wacheki hapo mnachezea tu kale ka rose flower. Na kama kutuma text, ai si unipe hiyo namba nikuoneshe vile tutafanya. Tutamwambia bye. Anyway, no problem. Right now tunaenda into my hustle. Yani ile show, ile link yangu yenye inaonyesha tu kuhustle, kutafuta ido au sio? And we will be back with more and more. So do not go anywhere. Remember you're watching CTN, your family's choice, Youth Nation. Yani youth ya my youth them. Au sio?
My name is Titus Mwangi Kirega. I'm married and with a son who's 3 weeks old. My hustle is doing chess. I do chess generally. I play chess. I teach chess. And I also sell chess. So I'm an international organizer certified by the FIDE, which is a body that regulates chess in the world. So I did this in Dubai in 2015. Apart from that, I would like to say that we have been awarded in many platforms with regards to chess. My students have been top in most platforms. My company has been awarded as the best chess selling company from 2015. Apart from that, we train from home and from schools. So we have schools that we train chess, and we have individuals that we train chess. Apart from that, we also train trainers how to teach chess. It is bad, eh? I love chess very much, and I learned chess when I was in campus. And because of the love for the game, I developed a lot of interest. I grew in the game, and I decided why not venture into it as a business, because it's something I really love doing. So the reason I chose chess and not any other game is because chess is so much fun, and just apart from playing, it has a lot of educational benefits. It improves one's wits and makes you have very good memory. So that's why I love chess. So to the young people, I would like to advise you that chess is something that you can it's not just a game. You can actually earn from it by learning how to play. You can organize tournaments, you can participate in tournaments and win cash. So the challenges of chess are, one, there's a lot of expectation gap. One, people think that chess is hard. So there's this myth that chess is hard, it's hard to understand, but the truth is that chess is not so hard. And because of this fact that it is hard, the challenge is when you're going to train someone, they already have a mind that is going to be difficult. Apart from that, the other challenge is chess equipment are a bit expensive. So there's one challenge that we've been going through with regards to chess, and it's the fact that when you go to schools, most schools are just playing normal games like soccer, basketball, but you find that chess has not been well inculcated into their curriculum and into their social activities. You can find us by calling us through 0723 948 007, or you can email us on info@proxchesshouse.co.ke. You can like us on Facebook at Prox Chess House, and you can also visit our website, which is www.proxchesshouse.co.ke. So this is a chess demo board. From this chess demo board, I'm able to teach you how to play chess. Basically, the rules of chess are simple. One, you touch a piece, you must play with it. Second rule is you can't pass a turn in chess. The other rule is every time you attack your opponent's king, you must say check. And every time your king is in check, you must protect your king. So chess, like I said earlier, it's a board game where it's a demonstration of war between two colors, white and black. But in my case, you'll see my pieces are red and some are black. So in chess, we have a piece called a rook. There are two rooks in the board. One rook goes to the end, the other goes to the other end. So rooks move in files. So one rook goes forward and sideways, same to the other. Black also has two rooks. Apart from that, there's this piece called a knight. It looks like a horse. It's also called a horse. There are two horses. So horses move in L-shaped squares. So from here it can move to F6 or to this square H6. Then after the knight, we have a piece called a bishop. Bishops go next to the knights. Bishops move diagonally. So this bishop can move diagonally from this square to this square or any other square, so as long as it's moving diagonally. Bishops are two. There's one bishop that's on the white square, the other one on the dark square. After the bishops, you have the queen and the king. The queen is the most powerful piece in chess. So the queen goes, the black queen goes on the black square, and the white queen goes to the white square. Queens move forward, sideways, just like castles and rooks, and it moves diagonally like bishops. After that, we have the king. The king is the most important piece. It may not be the most powerful piece, but it's the most important piece, but it moves only one square any direction. The king is the most important piece because if you lose the king, you lose the game. So in chess, you want to protect your king at all costs. After all these pieces at the back, we have these small pieces. They're called pawns. They're usually arranged in front of all the other pieces, and pawns only allowed to move forward one step. My name is Titus Kirega, and this is my hustle.
Welcome back. I hope you have enjoyed my hustle. Manze sienda kutafuta wase wenye wana grind out there. So do not be left. Remember, if you want to to have your hustle featured on this show, you can always go to Instagram and DM me at Manolo_recap. Ama pia unaweza tutumia email. Or you call the number right there on the screen. You say, this is my hustle and I want to have it featured, and we will definitely call you and get to you. Right now we go on to the quote of the day, which was said earlier on the show. We said that you cannot save what you do not have. So kablo save, kablo budget watu wangu, go out there and hustle. Let's go there and get that money. Au sio my youth? Tusilale kwa hao, tusikae kwa mita, tusi waste time, tuende tusake hiyo do. Au sio? Mimi nitaona next time, and till then lazima niwache na ile segment ya tumeikubali, yani ile ngoma mimi nimekubali, ma street zimekubali, wasanii wamekubali, wacha tujue ni gani DJ Mosca atairusha tu sahi. See you next week. Bam bam.